No, no, not going to this one. It's okay. No, it's okay. Yeah.
Can we start with an prayers? Can we pray in our own ways, please? Good afternoon, everyone. We are here today to witness the presentation of school furniture and materials by Mrs. Marie Gillen, Executive Director of International Humanitarian Programs at Global Orphan Empowerment Academy, GOEA, to the Crab Island Vocational and Technical Education Training TVET Center in Banjul on Friday 21st January 2022. I have the honor to introduce to you Mrs. Marie Gillen, and who is the Executive Director, of Goya, and Honorable Usman Silla, who is the sitting MP of Banjul North, and the chairperson of the Crab Island Tibet Center. My name is Mr. John. I am the director of the center, and I have in our midst different head teachers, assistant teachers of the different programs that we are running. We also have with us students of the center witnessing this occasion. I now have the honor to hand over to Marie Gillen, Executive Director of Goya, to do the formal presentation.
Good afternoon to Usman Silla and his colleagues, students, teachers, and everyone that is involved in the school here today. My name is Marie Gillen, the Executive Director of Humanitarian Programs at Global Orphan Empowerment Academy. And by my side here is my husband, Mr. Ahmed Gillen. We are here today to present this item to Crab Island Technical Vocational Training Center, Tibet. A while back, I had the honor of meeting Mr. Silla here, who pitched me regarding to the establishment he wants to make for Crab Island to empower the youth of the Gambia. And directly, since we are all, my organization is all about empowering youths, I was right on board in trying to help him to to make a success of what he's trying to do for the school. So we are here today donating chairs, tables, cupboards, drawers, executive chairs, to help the students, have a better facilities in learning at the school. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. 𝐿𝐴𝐿, for that very good statement. This very important gift by his foundation. By his foundation is, a testimony of good Gambian gesture. What our foundation actually have done is worthy of praise, and we are so happy of your foundation, 𝐿𝐴𝐿. I now have the honor to hand over to Mr. 𝐼𝐺𝐻𝐿𝐴, Honorable 𝐼𝐺𝐻𝐿𝐴, who is the chairperson of the Tibet Center. He has been very instrumental in making their work. As you say, he is the initiator of the program. And for all that you have seen in the school, it's all because of his effort. And then, as Mrs. 𝐿𝐴𝐿 has highlighted, we met together and they discussed his every effort, actually his every move, is, you understand, to see that this place is successful. So we owe a lot of thanks to him. And then I have the honor to hand over the mic to him to make a statement. Honorable Sir. Good afternoon to each and every one of you. Mrs. Mary 𝐿𝐴𝐿, the Executive Director of the National Humanitarian Program at the Global Orphan Empowerment Academy, which is a diaspora-based organization. Mr. Amadou 𝐿𝐴𝐿, our spouse, Mr. Matar John, the director of the 𝐿𝐴𝐿 Technical and Vocational Education Training Center, the teachers. I understand that it's a representative, it's a representation of the section of the teaching staff who are here. Not all of them are here. The same goes to the trainees, the students. Not all of them are here, but we are able to manage to get some of them. Today's Friday, we close school early, but we are able to ask them to wait for this great event to witness it. I want to express my sincere appreciation on behalf of the students, the administrative and teaching staff of the 𝐿𝐴𝐿 Tibet Center for this wonderful gesture by a Gambian in the person of Mrs. 𝐿𝐴𝐿, who, as she said, was passing by the facility one day and saw activity taking place here.
She stopped by with her husband and came. They heard about Crab Island initially, but because of the activity, they were attracted by it. They had to get down from their vehicle and enter the facility and ask about me. They express their appreciation for such an initiative, and they wanted to see me and to see how they can be of help, how they can also associate themselves with the Crab Island project. As Gambians, they wanted to contribute. We had a brief conversation, which I told them about the initiative, but that was very brief. I want to take this opportunity. After receiving this very important school furniture consisting of desks, school chairs, executive chairs, school drawers, whiteboards, on your behalf, I want to also once again thank her for all the efforts, that we really appreciate this, that this will go a long way in contributing towards the training we are doing at this place for Gambians, young people, to acquire skills to become responsible and productive members of society. This initiative was one of the plans I had when I was campaigning for election in 2017. Interestingly, I passed by this school. I had gone here, the school here, before proceeding high school. So whatever I am today, whoever I am today, Crab Island partly contributed towards it. So I owe Crab Island that gratitude. Because at the time, Crab Island was closed down. There was no teaching, no learning. And this was since 2012. And this was in 2017. 5 years, the school was closed down. When you entered here, it was an eyesore. Some people, they said they confessed of crying. Those who passed through the school during his days. There are so many people in the Gambia some who are dead now, some who are alive, still alive, who are occupying positions of responsibility in this country. And I am among them. Your director is also among them. We passed by this school, so we could not see this school die. And this was what motivated me. And I made this promise that if I am given the mandate by the people, the electorate of Banjul North, the voters of Banjul North, I am going to revive Crab Island, to restore it to its glory days, and not only for it to continue as a center of learning, center of training, but to be a Tibet center. Because the skills gap, the challenge in the country, skills are lacking. Basic skills that people need to enjoy life, people need to do so many things that they are lacking. Gambians do not have such skills. So I said, Crab Island is going to complement that effort in bridging that gap, that skills gap. So what I did was, I knew that the school is owned by the government. It is under the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, so the first port of call for me to go to would be the minister. I went there and met with the permanent secretary, who needs to be saluted. He also contributed towards Crab Island being what it is today. And this is Mr. Mohamed Jallo. He later on became the Secretary General, now he's retired. He welcomed me with open arms and took me to the minister. And the minister too needs to be saluted, and the current minister, Claudiana Paul. She too embraced the idea. They asked me, what do you want for Crab Island? I asked them, did you really abandon Crab Island? They said no. We want to transform Crab Island into a technical high school, because by then Gambia did not have any technical high school other than St. Peter's. So we want Crab Island to be the second technical high school. But the permanent secretary said, yes, what do you want Crab Island? Why are you asking this question? Literally, I told him, well, yes, it's good for Crab Island to be transformed into a technical high school. It's good because we need it. Because he said government policy was they want technical education to go up to the highest level, up to university level. And we cannot have that. We have that in more technical high school. So that's the reason. I said, well, that's fine. I applauded it, but told him that if you transform it into a technical high school, it's only going to cater for a very small segment of young people. Because then it would have entry requirements, academic requirements. You need to pass certain subjects to enter here. But for me, those that I have in mind are those young people, men and women, male and female, who are behind us here now. Some of whom are out in the streets 24 hours doing nothing. No schools, they are out of school. Some of them have even finished school but do not have jobs. Some of them dropped out of school, do not have skills, do not have jobs, and they are out in the streets. Some are inside their home, some are in their home, some are not going out in the street, but they are in the home, but doing nothing. Some are the ones venturing the back way because they want to transform their conditions, they want to transform the conditions of their parents, but the opportunities are not there. So I told him, these are the young people that I want. And not only that, in addition, the young people who are also in the police cells, at the prison remand wing, at the juvenile prison, they are there because they lack skills, they lack jobs. For me, I'm convinced that that is the reason why they are there. Why they are going to the back way, why they are in the police cells, why they are in the jails, while they are out in the streets drinking at 24 hours. Any crime in the community, they point fingers at them. So these are the ones. I believe that Crab Island can be a solution. It will solve part of the problem. Not all the problems, but part of the problem. The Power Secretary said, it's a brilliant idea. We have got it. We said to the minister, this is something that we are going to buy. That's how Crab Island came about. And this was in 2017. And this was 2 months after I was, less than 2 months after I was elected, after I was sworn into office. I launched the Crab Island initiative, invited well-meaning Gambians. And had we got our way since then, Crab Island, this would have been the 4th batch, not the 1st batch, not the 1st cohort. It would have been the 4th. But we had obstacles on the way, but because of determination, I would not have allowed any obstacle to block me from realizing Crab Island. Nobody could have stopped it. There were attempts. But we persevered with the support of the Minister of Basic and Secondary Education, Permanent Secretary. And later on, the current Permanent Secretary, Mr. Moses Solomon Mendy, he too has been very instrumental in ensuring the realization of Crab Island. It's good to pay tribute to people who really made a difference, who took a stance when it was needed. Of course, I had a team of Gambians, well-meaning Gambians, who have been supporting the process. So this is what we are. So Crab Island today, as we see it today, is up and running. It's a fully fledged Tibet Center recognized by the government of the Gambia, by the NACA, National Accreditation and Qualification Authority, by the Minister of Basic and Secondary Education, in fact we have an MOU with the Minister of Basic and Secondary Education. We are about to have an MOU with the Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology. So this is where we are. We are a registered foundation, legally registered, which is non-partisan, which is non-profit. It's not a business and it's not partisan. It's to help young people, those who are in need, regardless of where you are. It is within Banjul North constituency. I am elected by Banjul North to serve the people of the Gambia, but by Banjul North voters. But this school cannot be exclusive to Banjul North, otherwise I'll be asked for discrimination, which is against the law. But I wanted Banjul North to take advantage, and they have taken advantage. You can see in terms of constituency, Banjul North, the young people from Banjul North are more in the school. About a quarter of the young people here are from Banjul North. But it does not only cater for Banjul North. Banjul Central is here. You have a sizable number from Banjul Central, a sizable number from Banjul South, a sizable number from Kalifing Municipality, KM, a sizable number from West Coast Region, a sizable number from North Bank Region. So you can see the 4 regions out of 7 regions in the country are presently at Crab Island undergoing training. So this is a national institution. So this is what we are. We have, as of now, 175 trainees. 175 trainees, each of whom is on scholarship. No one is paying a dime. The only thing that we ask them to do, and we want that commitment from their parents and from themselves, is to buy uniforms. Other than that, everything is free. And on top of that, on top of the scholarship, they are even given stipend. They are paid to come and learn. They are given transport allowance from our land. So this is where we are, with Crab Island. I feel that I have fulfilled my mandate. I have fulfilled the promise. If you call it promise, for me, I call it plan. I plan to revive Crab Island, to transform it into a TV center. And Mrs. Glenn and her organization want to associate themselves with this project. So they are welcome on board. They are also part of Crab Island. The 175 who are being trained here, once you graduate, she too and her organization had contributed towards the skills that you have acquired and who you would become tomorrow. And for the information of those that are watching, there are going to be 3 products that are coming out of Crab Island after the end of 9 months. 6 of the courses are 9 months. One of them is 6 months. And the courses we have, the 6 months course is satellite installation. The other courses that are for 9 months are electrical installation, solar installation, building construction, plumbing, tailoring, and hairdressing. This electrical, yes, I've said it. These are the 9 courses. We are going to have 3 products. One of them are those that would want to have certificates, and they are going to be given certificates, recognized certificates, standard certificates, good certificates that they can take to Senegal, they can take to Europe, and will get employment. But these are the ones who want employment, so they are going to get certificates. They will be trained to get the required training to deserve such a certificate, which they can take to anybody who needs their services to work for you. There is also a group that would want to work for themselves, self-employed. And it's the Crab Island. We are going to accompany them. We are not going to train them and then leave them. Those that want jobs, we are going to train them. After 9 months, we are going to look for jobs for them. The institution is going to do that. I will be very much involved in that. And apart from that, those that want self-employment, what we want, we are going to encourage them to form cooperatives. Any 3 of them, 4 of them to come together. So that's why we are encouraging you to be friendly to one another. Develop that relationship, that trust, so that when you are ready, those that want to become self-employed, we are not going to support individuals, the institution I mean. Anybody who wants to go solo, you are free. But we are going to support those that want to come. We want to prove the cooperative model as a model that can succeed. So that we'll get partners to come and get you a workshop which we can pay for 6 months. I'm just giving an example. Pay for the rent, get you the basic tools, accompany you for 6 months. Help you to open an account, your business. We will help you to register a business of 3. You call it if you wish, London Corner Boys or London Corner Girls Salon, something, whatever you call yourself. Or Perseverance Street Boys, Plumbing Enterprise, whatever. Tobacco Road Electrical Enterprise, whatever you want to call yourself. Or Birkama Boys Enterprise, Bakau Boys, or Nyomi Boys, because you have Bara, from Bara. And as far as Chairman in Nyomi, in Lower Nyomi, Chairman, a lady is coming from Chairman every day to come to school and going back. So we have this. We have this here. Others are coming all the way from Birkama. There are some who are coming from Block in Kony, coming here, Birkama, yes. So we have all this, Rufut. We have them here at Crab Island. So what we want is we are going to help them establish enterprises. But there is also some, a lady approached me the other time telling me that she wants to pursue her education because they are going to get level 1. We would assist them. If we assist her to get level 2 and diploma, to go up to any higher level, because we are hoping that GTT is going to be a polytechnic, and once that is done, we are going to have this relationship with them. So the students who want to continue, who do not want to go to work for anybody, who do not want to work for themselves, but want to go to a higher level, we assist them also to go through that route. So this is Crab Island. This is how prepared we are. We are ready to accompany you. We have given you everything now. Now it's up to you. As the saying goes, we have the horse. You can lead the horse to the river bank. You cannot? Was it too? You've heard it from them. It's great. You can take the horse to the river bank, and then so you heard it from them. So after their commitment, so they are committing themselves that they are going to go through us, and what we require from them, they have free scholarship. They are being in stipend. Those who are coming far away from far places are given transport allowance. What we ask from them is every day, every school day, to come early and leave at the right time. Don't go home when you have lessons and already. When you have finished with your lessons. This is what we are asking you to do. Be diligent, That is the payment we are asking you. We don't want you to pay us anything. What we want you to pay us is go with us up to the 6 months for the 6 months, the 9 months for the 9 months, and then we accompany you to establish you to become, the bottom line is, responsible and productive members of society. So who can tell me the motto of this school? The one that you see outside there. Who among you can tell me? We want you to become what? Resilient? Beautiful? Huh? The motto, your badges. Employable? And? Enterprising. So this is what we want. This is what we want from them. Resilient. Huh? And what again? Repeat it. Beautiful. Huh? Enterprising. Employable. So we want you to be proactive, so we are committing them. So this is what we want from you. If you do this, you have fulfilled our wish and that of your parents. We don't want you to be taking the irregular migration route, to be dying in other countries, just to make a better life, to be able to support yourself and your family. You build up a family and support your parents if they need it. We want you to stay here, be preoccupied with something meaningful, where you will be productive, contributing to our society, and then earning an income, to support yourself. This is all that we want from you. So anybody who wants to partner with us, we carry that. So what you have done today, we cannot describe the appreciation, but we are genuinely, sincerely appreciative of what you have done. Nothing is small, because they would need this. We have classrooms, they are fully equipped, but we want to expand. We have to expand into other course areas. We are thinking about auto mechanics. We are thinking about carpentry, electrical. And the other thing, we thought the government also wants Ministry of Education. They also want Crab Island to help them. You have so many high schools here in the Band. They call it secondary school. They call them secondary schools now. You have Gambia Senior Secondary, Senegal Senior Secondary, St. Joseph Senior Secondary, and Senegal Parjo. Muslim was here, but they have relocated now. And all the secondary schools, there are students there. They cannot all be academics. They want skills, but they don't teach them technical skills because they don't do practicals. So what the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education wants from us now, and that's part of our MOU, is that MRC Holland, one of the partners that is supporting us, is going to construct a study building here, where the students from those schools will be coming here to be doing their practicals and sometimes even theoretical lessons here, metalwork, carpentry, technical drawing, even arts and crafts. Huh? Yes, we want that. So we are going to start that as well. So we also want this place to be a production center. Young people, like the tailoring, the hairdressing, we want to open a salon here so that after their training, they will go there, bring their clients. If you pay $100 for a head, $30 or $40 will go, or $50 will go to the one who is doing the hairdo. 20 will remain for the consumables. 20 will remain for the school. So these are the things that we want. The same with the tailoring. Have a shop here where they will the things that they show, the dresses. They will put it on display. They will come and buy. We do it on share basis. These are the things that once you are training, after you finish, you establish yourself. But once you are here, so this is what we want. We also want to venture into so many areas. So I am calling upon Gambians who are in the Gambia and who are outside. And by the way, our partners are the government of the Gambia, Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, Ministry of Higher Education, Science and Technology, and Ministry of Finance, MRC Holland Foundation, the EU through the TICA, through the Youth Empowerment Project, and the ITC, International Trade Center, they are also supporting. And then TICA, the Turkish International Coordination and Cooperation Agency, as well as the Fajara Club and Royal River in the UK. So these are our partners. These are the ones who made it possible for us to provide scholarship and allowances. So we are calling on any well-meaning Gambian to emulate 𝐿 and her organization, that nothing is small. Anything, however little, but that is of quality, is welcome. So we are calling on Gambians in the diaspora that we welcome any support. Yes, so as I said, we want to expand into other skills and trade areas, and the emphasis is that we want to train them because these young people are from humble backgrounds. In the Gambia here, you want to pay for technical education, it's so dear. You pay handsomely. So for us, we want this to be sustainable. So we are calling on governments to support the project so that we will continue offering this training free of charge on scholarship. And that, as I said, we require resources. So, and the resources, of course, I just use my ideas, my perseverance, my commitment, my desire, love of country, love of young people, love of the people of the Gambia, and then those that are supporting me. But the resources are not, are coming from elsewhere. Of course, my resources are also being committed. But as I said, we welcome any support. So I think I've taken this long, but I think it's important since we are on air, so that others will know why this is in place, what is the objective. And as I said, I'm emphasizing this once again, it is non-partisan. 𝐿𝐷 Silla is a National Assembly member of the Gambia. It's not political. I am serving the people of the Gambia. That is why we don't discriminate. You could have said those that voted for me. But would I be able to know that? I may know some who voted for me, but not all. And then besides, why? That's discrimination. I am being paid by taxpayers of the Gambia. So I am no longer representing a party. Once you are there, the president of the Gambia now is the president of the Gambia. He's not representing any political party there. Equally, National Assembly members, the councillors, the mayors. We should not be representing our parties because we are now representing the people of the Gambia. So that's the bottom line. So I am seeking for re-election to continue the work that I am doing. But that is up to the people of Banjul now. But I believe I'm still useful. I still have ideas, I still have the energy, I still want to do more. I want to do more for the people of Banjul and for the people of the Gambia. And I cannot do that if I am not mandated. I can do that, of course I can, but I'll be in a position, better position, to continue doing that if I'm given the mandate, if I have the power that is bestowed on me by the people of the Gambia. So thank you very much.
I want to say thank you very much to Mr. 𝐿𝐷 for this empowering speech you have given to students. I would like to add to this a little bit encouragement to the students. There is nothing impossible. Whatever you set your heart to, that you want to do, give it your all. You can do it. I said this when I went to Gambian Talent, that don't let anybody tell you that you can't, because you can. Have the courage, be inspired by other people who are doing it. Don't get discouraged. Be content with the little that you have. It will go far. This is my advice to the youths here. And we are so grateful that we have come here and be part of helping Mr. 𝐿𝐷 make a better life for the youths here. And our donation here today, the tables and chairs, will help the youths to have a good environment in learning for their skills and whatever they intend to do for their future. And 𝐿𝐷, Executive Director of the Humanitarian Program at Global Environment Academy, I say thank you to our great sponsors, which is Basic Council of Sweden, Ways to Wonder London UK, for making this possible for us to be able to make a difference for the youths in the Gambia. We say thank you. The quantity of furniture we have donated today to the 𝐶𝐶 Technical Event Center is 25 drawers, 25 tables, as you can see, 5 executive chairs, and 25 chairs for the students, and 1 whiteboard. Hopefully, inshallah, in the near future, we will come back with more once the building is completed, we will come back for more.
And they have also given us a table tennis table, so we'll bring it for you for information. So they have given us a table tennis so we'll have it for information. They have given us, they have donated it to you.
So you can have a lot during break time.
Okay.
From the same class.
From
four together. We're original here. Back in the days. It was a very
No, bana.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh yes, sure. Buljalagum. Manga yung pausman ju. Pausman. Manga life. It's a great opportunity to be back here because this is foundation. This is the original way of school. Me and Mr. John from Form 1 up to Form 4 together. Only God can do this. I didn't expect this. As I was going to Tobacco Road, they just called me. They said to me they're going to be in Crabwell. I said, you know what? I have to pass by. Crabwell is my foundation. You know? So I used to live in 𝐿. Instead of coming through here, we used to climb through the walls and come. Back in the days, the late Mrs. Soba, that's where Crabwell used to be Crabwell. So it's heartbroken when I pass Crabwell and I see it in this situation, you know. So I'm glad my family, my brothers and sisters come up with this idea to sponsor, and we'll continue to sponsor Crabwell. We want Crabwell to be like a technically higher place that you can learn all kind of skills, not only just pens and paper. Like trade in Europe is more very profitable than just write pen and paper and I'm a bank manager or an accountant. You know? They're more, they respect more the mechanic. They know how mechanics make money there. The jobs that we look at low here, they're the higher job over the top jobs in Europe. So when she like, oh, no. They're the millionaires, you know. So don't let anybody put you down, you know. You just do what you feel like doing. Don't listen to anybody. Don't discourage. Don't care what they say. Oh, he's a fishmonger. We need fish. Yeah. It's a wild fish. Oh, he's a rice seller. So we need each other. He's a trader. He only makes spoons. Yeah, but you need spoons. So we need each other. So don't let anybody put you down. In the eyes of God, we are all one. We're all the same. There's no discrimination. Like my uncle said, Mr. Silla, we're family. Me and me, we're family. You know that. Like, don't let anybody put you down. Like, he's serving for Gambia. If it was a discrimination, he would have said only Banjul North can come to Crab Island. And he got the right to say that because he is representing Banjul North and it's the Banjul North people that voted for him. But no, he's serving the people of the Gambia. Just like Mr. Barrow, 𝐴𝐷𝐼 Barrow is the president of the Gambia. He's not only serving MPP, he's supposed to serve the people of the Gambia. So I'm happy to be here today. You know, it's a pleasure. Because like I haven't been to Crab Island for more than nearly 50 years. You know, I haven't stepped foot in here. So it's bringing back memory. I'm so emotional that I'm here today. And he used to be a very good footballer. No, trust me. He used to play for Crab Island 11. He was in the top. If he carry on, he could have been a professional footballer. Trust me. You know. So give him a round of applause. So thank you, Gambia Talent. So thank you so much. I'm glad to be here. I'm part of you. I'm part of Pausman. I'm part of you, Gambia Talent. They always interviewing me, first Samba and the rest. So thank you very much. Thank you, Crab Island. Thank you, Honorable. Thank you, my sister, Mrs. Glenn, Team Marigold, all the way. Thank you, I'm Dan, Zico. Marigold, all the way. Anyway, thank you so much and God bless you. I wish you all the best in life. Thank you so much. God bless you.
sorry boy jalal ma mic bi sorry mu ngi taw ci kaw no it's okay just appreciation on behalf of the students. Demba. No, it's okay. Bana.
on na be daal ñu ne dafa daanu woon daal ba léegi yàlla def Uncle Si la ñëw ekkati ko waa taxawal ko so léegi dama war a tam God nag ñun ñëpp ali ñu am knowledge bu correct ci yooyu jërëjëf awesome one round awesome during school time ma gis la si mbedda na la karawa boy bi lo mel ni yam na boy bi awesome yéen wax bi yam na boy no
No, it's okay. Speak.
Good afternoon, everybody. Indeed, it's a pleasure to have such a nice gathering and to have such nice people who are Gambians and who are willing to help their fellow Gambians, who are willing to help the youth which are in need of help right now. As you all see the environment, you all see the world, how the world is going. We need technical. The only thing that can move the world forward is going out and doing things possible. Only sitting in class can never take us anywhere. It will, but it will be very difficult. But the most important part of it is sometimes you need to go out there and then show what you can do. And then this is one of it. And then we are urging to have much more than this in all corners of the country, if possible. Because that's the only thing that can help youth and that can help the country at large. Because as you all know, technical is everywhere. Wherever you go, you can go with your skills. Pen and paper, sometimes you don't need it. Sometimes you need your mind, your knowledge, which you can put in the future of people that people see and appreciate. Because you can only say that I'm this thing or I'm that thing, but if you show it to the world, you don't need to introduce yourself. It will introduce you it will introduce you. You don't need to introduce yourself. As we are seeing the mechanics or the engineers, all kind of engineers, we are seeing what they are doing in the world. And we really appreciate it. We also want to be like those people tomorrow. We want to be people who are responsible tomorrow, who can also do the same as these people are doing, who can also help our younger brothers and sisters. That's why we take this opportunity to come here and study, so that we can also acquire knowledge, which we can also expose to the world that this is us, and then we have this from Crab Island. So that as these people we are saying, they pass through the school and then now they come back to do the same thing. So we are also here so that tomorrow we can also do much more than that. And we really appreciate the sponsors that we are having. Indeed, it is not happening anywhere, I can say. In the Gambia here, nowhere. I see it nowhere. You come and learn, at the end they give you stipend, transport free, for free, and then scholarship. No, I don't see this anywhere. This is something for us, but we need to take advantage of it. Many people are out there, they don't have population. Last time, Uncle Silva was saying here that almost 2,000 people applied for this course, but only 160 people were able to. So that was, and then we are not better than those people out there. It's only the will of God and the luck that put us in place then. So those people will be out there seeing us going up and down every day, and at the end they will also want to see what we are doing there. We also need to take present and responsible, and we are not small kids here. We are all boys, and we know what is good for us tomorrow. So if somebody has this for you, then indeed we need to take that responsibility. Like it's just like somebody give you something that you have to give back tomorrow. Like the way the text people here today, they are bringing the same thing, so we also wish to do the same thing. So I'm very glad. I cannot say all. So I will thank you very much.
Make it easy for you. Give me your Okay. Okay. I would like to say thank you.
Yeah, she thank you for the program.
She can add me. Okay, nice.
And
I would like to share you can add me. We have this problem that many people told me that you are a girl, you can't have better things to do. I said, this is what I want to do. I want to be that lady who face her own things. I don't want to depend on anyone. So I'm not
no, the hospital. Page hospital.
Facebook. li ngeen def de moom macha allah yàlla bu yokk tey yal na leen yàlla tey defaral leen ñu yëpp yéen boo xam ne yéen a tax ni mu affaire ko fii parce que su nekkee ñoo def ñu ne suñu fay na xaar ko waaye ngeen yombalal ñu yëpp jërëjëf li ngeen start nii yàlla bu ngeen tey yal na dem su nekk sa start yal na ngeen toog dañ leen fay boo leen moom ñu koy faral suñu def ak seen ay doom kontaan nañ trop especially Mr. Sila. Xam nga man dama gëm ne comme like entrepreneur de people of the house te Mr. Sala Mr. Sila loolu la def ni mu available pour ñu tey ku bëgg a dem jàng ci foog nga génne xaalis foog rek nga génne ay thousands of thousands pour nga mën a jàng skill boobu waaye moom tey mu yombal ñu lépp free of charge lañ nekk di def free of charge dangaa ñëw cook sax jënduñ ko everything moom school bi ñoo ñu ko provide kontaan nañ si gars yi trop Mr. John bi kenn du moom every day mu ngi route yi espace bi pour xool xanaa ñu ngi ñëw suñu teachers yi ñu ngi def seen level best pour ñu aan luñ budda wala lu ñu fi indi pour ñu mën koy am Mr. John tam borom baax la yàlla bu yoon fe yàlla ko yàlla fay kontaan nañ si yéen trop suñu xool dafa fees xamul sax lan la ñëw ak teachers yi ñëpp dañ kontaan si gars yi trop because fi Gambia dafa nekk dëkk boo xam ne soo bëggee def skill comme sister bi nu mu ko waxee dañ la dee discourage nekkul moom rek even man bu may waxee ne damay def skill suma yaay ne ma doo jàngal nit dangay dem liggéey si banque man ko that's not my passion man ko su nekkee dama ko def pour ma police ko waaye soo fi Gambia soo bëggee def skill dañ la dee discourage waaye yéen ngeen nekk dañu motiver dañu encourage ngeen si rek si bàyyi leen so ñun dañ kontaan suma xol dafa feera looloo tax lu may wax waaye kontaan nañ si yéen trop
ñun daal liñ bëgg a teraanga liñ bëgg a ngeen delloo ñu rek mooy ngeen jàng
inshallah
gis leen ine higher living loolu rek lañ buñ dara soog ne suy student si day keroog bañ demee di joxe speak bi kenn nag kii nii la kële ni loolu rek lañ bëgg a gis loolu rek lañ bëgg a ñaan wax naa ko yéen boy si nag maa ngi leen a wax ku ma fi fekk nag during school hours dina naan ataaya araw daa leen war a wax dara loo leen jànga leen yëpp a ngi nii fi mu nekk di des na si yéen ngeen jànga yal na leen yàlla jàppale ngeen dem
This is the presentation of the chairs table from one of our Gambian, Mary Gillian, a Gambian based in Sweden, to the Crab Island Technical School. As you can see, Crab Island was actually abandoned. It was just like a ghost town, but the school has been transformed thanks to 𝐿𝐷𝐼𝐷 and that of the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education. You could see this is one of their tailoring classrooms. These are the tailoring classrooms that has been constructed. Crab Island has been abandoned for a quite long time, but thanks to 𝐿𝐷𝐼𝐷 and the Ministry and the Holland Foundation, the school is back to its feet and is now a vocational training center that train our young people skills from solar installation, tailoring, carpentry, welding, plumbering. All these fields have been studied in the school, and hopefully in the next 2 years we'll have graduates that will be working in our institutions to provide the service for our country, to contribute their quota in the division of labor. Today was the presentation. You see the school. Bye from me. Bye.